After losing to Dustin Poirier at UFC 257, Conor McGregor recently sent a message to his fans and posted this on his Twitter saying, "Thanks for the support everyone. Was not my night morning in there, but a great contest to improve on. I'm excited at the blockbuster trilogy I now have on my hands. Dustin is a hell of a competitor and look forward to going again. God bless us all. Happy Sunday." Justin Gaethje reacted to Dustin Poirier's win and posted this on his Twitter saying, "2021 going to be a hell of a ride in this division. Great night of fights. Happy for Dustin Poirier." After losing to Marina Rodriguez by TKO, Amanda Ribas reacted to her loss and posted this on her Instagram with the caption, "God in charge always. Congrats to Marina Rodriguez and her team. Thank you to my team, thank you. Thank you to everyone who is with me."
Hey, Conor, hey, Conor. I got $10,000 for you. Cash! Cash, baby!
Cash money.
Oh, you had $50 million?
Chance here. Chant, baby. Let's go. I got the sub OT.
Go. I think I can do these. A little different from my style, but I pull them off.
Anthony Smith on Sirius XM says that he was inspired by the toughness of Calvin Kattar against his fight with Max Holloway.
There's something to be said for being in situations that you know you can't win and continuing to be in that spot. I think it was probably clear after the third round that Calvin Kattar wasn't going to win that fight. It was clear to Calvin. It was clear to me after the third or fourth round in the Glover fight, when I stood up and looked across from him, I knew this is probably a hill that I can't climb. And that's okay, because there's something to be learned about yourself deep down when you can still take one step and put it in front of the other one and walk into that fire knowing that there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but damn it, I'm going to do it anyways, because that's what my job is and that's who I am deep down in my heart. If you take that opportunity away from me, I don't learn those lessons about myself in that fourth and that fifth round with Glover Teixeira when my back's against the wall, the world is crashing down on my head, and I still have the balls to stand up off of that stool and walk and meet him in the middle of the octagon to keep doing it. It's about trying to prove to myself that even if I know there's no reward, that I can still keep pushing forward. And there's something to be said about the inspiration that I felt watching Calvin Kattar stand up off of that stool and walk back out there, because I know how hard it is to do that. It's easy to keep your ass on the stool and say, I've had enough. But how much of yourself do you lose when you do that? And you let your coach throw in the towel? To me, that's not saving me. That's showing me that you don't believe in me anymore and that you don't believe in what we're doing here. Mark knows if he said to the ref, like, he's done, he can't do this anymore, I think that that takes a piece of you. Now there's less belief. Like, I would have looked at him and said, you don't believe in me enough to go out there and finish what I started? I think the whole world looks at this as in wins and losses, and it's not so black and white. It's about your ego and your pride. When I left that octagon, I had all my pride. I wasn't ashamed of myself. I did everything I could for the entire time to win that fight. And that's all that matters. That's why I was able to lay my head down at night and fell asleep with no demons, because I gave everything I had, and Mark gave me the opportunity to do that. But I wasn't watching the Kattar fight thinking like, man, we got to stop this. I look at it from my point of view. I know what he's going through. And there was a part of me, like in between the rounds, and you'd see get the 10-second clap right before the break was over. And deep down, I was like, come on, dude, get off that damn stool, because you're going to regret it for the rest of your life if you don't. And he would stand up, and like a part of me would just like scream for him for excitement. Like, because I know how hard it is to stand back up after that break. Fighter to fighter, man to man, I'm really proud of that guy.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm out here doing some Cameo videos. I had a few blokes, I'm assuming from Europe or England, who hit me up for some cameos. Hit me up. It could be about anything. It could be about your mom. It could be about, the love she has for me. It could be about your best friend. It could be about your best friend's girl. It could be about your family's birthday or your birthday. It could be about the fights. It could be about my next fight, or whatever you want it to be. If you got some beef with someone, you want me to handle it. If you want me to shout somebody out, if you want me to sell your product, or if, shout your business out, whatever I can do for you guys to help you guys out, man. You guys are helping me out big time. Appreciate you with all the Cameo shout outs. Another thing I want to say, because I'm fighting every day, I see the smoke shops. I could go get a vape. I could go, I could try harder and find some greenery and get a hold of some. But I haven't smoked since last year, and I know it's still January, but like, I'm trying here, and I want to smoke, but I also want to be a better fighter. So I'm trying. Somebody give me a cookie or a pat on the back.
Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast gives his thoughts on Max Holloway's dominant win over Calvin Kattar.
Calvin Kattar, Max Holloway, yeah, Max Holloway just put on an absolute clinic. We knew he was a good striker. He switches things up, he switches stance, he has excellent punch variation. He goes to the body, he goes to the head, he throws in the kicks, he uses a lot of side kicks to the thigh, he keeps you at range. The thing that Max does best, he controls the range. He controls the range so much, and he keeps you guessing with punches. He doesn't get predictable. The thing is, when you looked at Calvin Kattar, for the most part, it was single shots. You know, there might have been a couple of together here and there, a right hand there, a left hook. It was either one punch or a two punch combination. Max Holloway did a really good job of getting in the pocket, landing the shots, gliding just out the way of the one counter that Calvin would throw. Then he would go back in, he would switch to another side. He was constantly moving in and out, left and right. Very, very hard to predict. And if you can't predict what they're doing, you know, you can't counter it, you can't get a read on them, you can't get a rhythm. And Max, as he got going, as he got into the zone, he just kept going. He was having a good time, he was having fun, and then started piecing these combinations together. They were absolutely beautiful.
Yep, high knee.
What's going on here again now?
Last time was very bad decision because of you, coach.
Why?
You promote this guy because he have better angle. Now, when we finish meets, grappling, wrestling, drills, now we're gonna see.
Now you're gonna see.
This is championship fight rounds.
5 rounds?
This is number 5 round, and we're gonna. Okay, 25. We're gonna do 25 push-up.
Yeah.
And people gonna choose who's doing better.
Okay. Well, you guys gotta get closer.
Let's go.
Hold on. Go. I don't know, I didn't film it.
Okay, pause.
I didn't film it.
No, pause, please.
How can I pause? I didn't film it.
Please, coach.
What?
Now you're gonna talk like this? I mean...
People are gonna choose who's winning. Okay.